What is up, folks? Ncaa 31 here, bringing you some Ncaa 13. A very groggy and tired Ncaa 31. I'm a nocturnal creature by nature.
Gets the ball.
And last night was a very, very late night for me. But anyhow, what do I have in front of you here? This is a friends list game. I am playing Arkansas, and this is the final draft of my Holtz Notre Dame offense.
With the option.
As I give up a nice little run here off the option. And this is actually a pretty good contrast in style. The old school 80s, 90s style option power running game, play action pass game, and all that good stuff against a quote-unquote modern spread option attack. But I'm pretty happy with it. There are some problems that I have yet to really find a suitable workaround for. But overall, it's very efficient and I can move the football with it. The only couple of issues that I have is that there are some things that I just really cannot do without adding a shotgun formation, which I really don't want to do. And that is, there's no real from under center a QB keep game outside of flex bone and wing bone QB ISO, which would be fine, except that I don't really trust the wing bone formations and the flex bone formations this year. And that leaves me only with, shotgun as an alternative.
They'll bring him down around the 10-yard line.
And plus I had to kind of cheat a little bit and add passing plays that Holtz in the 80s would have never run, but if I didn't, I wouldn't have a passing game. But everything seems to work and flow pretty well, and I'll post a video showing the plays and formation, so if you want to give it a try, you can knock yourselves out.
Open field, and he's taken
but
down. Around going to change the play here.
Doing this offense, I'm going to use this offense for an entire season in the Powerhouse Online Dynasty. I'm using Notre Dame in with Everett Golson starting. To see what I can do with it, see how it does. And
he's tackled around the 27-yard line.
What I was thinking about when I was putting this together and thinking about how teams in that era played, I was wondering, could that style of play succeed today, in today's game? We live in the era of the spread offense, and it's easy to forget that not too long ago, college football was a power run, option football type of game, and teams that ran a pro-style passing attack were the exception, not the rule.
He's taken down around the 14-yard line.
So could the offenses that Tom Osborne ran in Nebraska, that Holtz ran at Notre Dame, Barry Switzer's old wishbone offense, McCartney's old eyebone offense, could those offenses still work? And my opinion to that question has been and continues to be yes. The window dressing may be different. For example, you now have the spread option, which is basically quote-unquote old-school option principles in a shotgun formation, but the fundamental aspects of option football still remain the same, and it really just comes down to athletes. Barry Switzer won because he had better players than everybody else. Holtz won because he had one of the all-time loaded teams on that 88 Notre Dame team. 10 out of the 11 offensive starters played in the NFL. Not just made an NFL roster, but had legitimate, somewhat useful NFL careers. The only guy that didn't was the quarterback. Tom Osborne, same thing. He had the players. And if you have the players,
Throws complete, and he's got space.
All you need is a scheme that is fundamentally sound and makes X's and O's sense, and away you go.
Give to the tailback.
I do think that if Lou Holtz and Tom Osborne and Barry Switzer were coaching today, they'd have to make some changes. For example, I think that there's too much speed and athleticism on defenses now to just line up in the wishbone or the eye bone full time and just run it. It's not going to happen. There's too much speed on the perimeter. But if you have a concept that executes the option correctly and you have the speed outside to threaten the defense with your quarterback in the running game and also play action pass,
here comes the defense.
with guys who could make plays in space,
it was the umpire that threw the flag.
Then
generally, that's a holding penalty.
Of course I think it can work. There's no reason why it wouldn't be able to work.
Looks like an option here.
I'd love to hear what you guys think about that.
Touchdown!
As we go back and forth here. I fell behind a little bit early, which is kind of the situation that you don't want to be in an offense like this. Just my passing game isn't the most wide open in the world. It's good enough, but I'm hanging in there and moving the ball pretty nicely. The biggest gripe that I have is that I can't really run the football as consistently as I would want to. Here's a nice play on the triple option here. I find myself basically against users running what's basically a pro-style power attack. It's very important to stay on schedule, avoid second and long, avoid third and long, which may be true for an option offense in general, or all offenses in general, but the goal of just being able to line it up, run it, and enforce my will on the ground isn't quite where it needs to be for a variety of reasons. The way the game is designed, the fact that there just isn't enough sophistication to the option game being, among the main culprits. But right now I have it tied up, and it's going to come down to my defense as I spy the QB and get a sack there. Can I hang on? Can I get the ball back?
And a quick throw. And he's taken down at the 45.
Not looking very good. But overall, I'm happy with the results that I've been getting. I've been playing a lot of games with various people against a varied style of defense, and it's moved the ball against all of them. You get the matchups one-on-one, the outside that you look to have on an option or a power running game base attack, because it forces people to pretty much dare you to run the football into their stacked fronts, and if you have receivers that can win one-on-one battles, you can do some things. Mr. Commish, the commissioner of the HP Online Dynasty that I'm in, kicked the field goal and pulls away and gets this W, but be that as it may, I'm kind of happy with this custom playbook. I have others that I'm working on. I'm on a bit of a custom playbook kick right now. Put together a custom spread playbook and a run and shoot playbook last night that I look forward to tweaking and posting as well. And
Arkansas was not going to
just continuing to provide the old content.
They had to scrap and should be proud to come out on top.
So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and feedback, and I'll talk to you all later.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for his fine performance and his award for Player of the Game. So that's going to wrap things up for us. For EA Sports, Aaron Andrews and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks. We'll see you next time.